There once was an orange fluffy cat who lived on a little farm with some horses and a dog. This cat was no ordinary cat, though. He was actually the captain of a massive cruise ship that sailed across the seas. Every day he would put on his captain's hat and lead his crew of sailors on exciting adventures. They would explore new lands, meet new people, and have all sorts of fun. One day, while the cat was busy giving orders to his crew, he heard a knock on the door. He opened it to see a little girl standing there with a suitcase. "Excuse me," she said, "but are you the captain?" "Yes, I am," replied the cat. "I'm going on an adventure today and I need someone to watch my suitcase. Would you like to come with me?" The girl's eyes lit up. "Of course," she said. "That sounds like fun." So the cat and the girl set off on their adventure. They walked through the forest, over hills and across fields until they came to a river. The little girl looked at the water and sighed. "Oh, I wish I could swim," she said, "but I'm too scared." The cat put a paw on her shoulder. "Don't worry," he said, "I'll teach you." And so he did. He showed her how to float, how to kick her legs, and how to keep her head above the water. After a few minutes, the little girl was swimming like a fish. She and the cat played in the river for hours until it was time to go home. When they got back to the house, the girl's mother was waiting for her. "Where have you been?" she asked. "I've been looking everywhere for you." The little girl hugged her mother. "I'm sorry," she said. "I just wanted to have an adventure. Well, next time, please don't run away from home without telling me first," her mother said. "I was so worried." The girl nodded. "Okay, I'm sorry," she said. Then she turned to the cat. "Thank you for taking care of me," she said. "It was really fun," the cat purred. "You're welcome," he said. Any time the little girl waved goodbye to the cat and went inside. As the sun began to set, the cat felt a little sad. He had enjoyed playing with the little girl, but he knew that she was too young to go on adventures with him. He was a cat after all, and his adventures were often dangerous. He sighed and walked out the door. As he was walking, he heard a noise in the bushes. He stopped and listened. It sounded like a small meow. He cautiously approached the bushes and looked inside. To his surprise, he saw another cat stuck in the branches. "Hello," said the cat. "Can you help me get down?" "Sure," said the cat, and he used his sharp claws to help the cat climb down. "Thanks," said the cat. "I'm trying to get to the other side of the river, but I can't swim." "Don't worry," said the cat. "I'll help you." And so he did. He led the cat to a spot where the water was shallow and helped him wade across. Once they got to the other side, the cat introduced himself. "I'm Captain Fluff," he said. "What's your name?" "My name is Mittens," said the cat. "It's nice to meet you, Mittens," said the cat. "So where are you headed?" "I'm going to see my friend Patches," said Mittens. "She lives on the other side of town." "Well, that's not very far," said the cat. "I'll walk you there." And so they did. They strolled down the street, chatting about their favorite foods and napping spots. When they got to Patch's house, Mittens thanked the cat for walking her there. "It was really nice meeting you," she said. "Me too," said the cat. I hope we can do it again sometime. Okay, said Mittens. Bye. And the cat continued on his way. He walked past houses, stores, and restaurants until he came to a park. He sat down on a bench to rest when suddenly he heard a loud crash. He turned to see a little boy standing next to a broken vase. "I'm so sorry," the boy said. "I didn't mean to break it." The cat got up and walked over to the boy. "It's all right," he said. "Accidents happen." "But my mum is going to be so mad," the boy said. "She's going to yell at me and take away my video games." The cat put a paw on the boy's shoulder. "Don't worry," he said. "I'll help you." He took the boy to his house and helped him clean up the mess. Then he went with him to his mum. "Mum," the boy said, "I'm sorry I broke the vase, but Captain Fluff helped me clean it up." The woman looked at the cat and smiled. "Oh, I know you, Captain Fluff," she said. "You're such a good boy." She gave the cat a scratch behind the ears. "Thank you," he purred. Then he left to go home. As the night wore on, the cat continued his adventure. He walked along the beach, watching the waves crash and the seagulls fly overhead. He climbed trees, chased butterflies, and played hide-and-seek with the moon. Finally, as the first rays of sunlight peeked over the horizon, he headed home. When he got back to the house, he curled up on his bed and fell fast asleep. He had had an exciting adventure, but he was glad to be home. He knew that tomorrow would bring new adventures, but for now he was content to just rest. The end. Now that the cat was back home, he felt a sense of relief wash over him. His adventure had been long and tiring, but it had also been incredibly fun. He couldn't wait to do it all again tomorrow. With that thought in mind, the cat curled up in his favorite spot on the couch and drifted off to sleep. Meanwhile, the little girl who had joined him on part of his adventure was having dreams of her own. She dreamed of sailing the seas with a brave cat captain, exploring uncharted waters and discovering magical lands. When she woke up the next morning, she couldn't help but feel a little disappointed that it had all been a dream. But then she remembered that the cat was still out there somewhere, having new adventures every day. And she knew that if she wanted to join him, all she had to do was follow her heart. From that day on, the little girl and the cat became the best of friends. They went on countless adventures together, exploring every inch of the land and sea. And wherever they went, they knew that they would have each other's back. The cat, with his bravery and sense of adventure, and the girl with her imagination and curiosity. Together, they were an unstoppable team. And so their adventures continued, filled with excitement, wonder, and the joy of friendship. They explored caves filled with sparkling gems, sailed through storms, and calmed raging seas. They rescued animals in danger, made new friends in far-off lands, and most importantly, had fun. A lot of fun. One time, they discovered a hidden waterfall deep in the forest. The water was so clear and refreshing that they took turns jumping in and swimming around. Another time, they stumbled upon a field of sunflowers that stretched as far as the eye could see. The girl picked her favorite flower, and the cat, well, he just enjoyed basking in the warm glow of the setting sun. Through all of their adventures, the cat and the girl grew closer and closer. They learned to trust each other implicitly, knowing that they could rely on each other no matter what. They faced many challenges together, but they never lost sight of their friendship, which only grew stronger with each passing day. As the years passed, the cat and the girl continued their adventures, creating memories that would last a lifetime. They knew that one day their adventures would come to an end. But they were grateful for the time they had and the bond they shared. They knew that no matter what the future held, they would always have each other and their adventures to look back on. So they kept exploring, kept adventuring, and kept making memories, knowing that they were truly lucky to have found each other, and that their friendship was something truly special.